So we're moving towards that. That's a new way. That's a new way of doing things. The transparency and the good governance. And also, mahirap ipamana yung mga yung mga problema sa susunod na henerasyon. So what gusto mo ipamana yung maayos na bagay. So we try to improve. We try to improve as we go along.
It also helps you. It also helps sa mga customers na they are actually patronizing business organization na ganyan, di ba? I mean, it helps in the branding of budget-wise, no? As a
yes, yeah. Because they are friends, and sometimes they interview the employees. Tama ba bayad sa inyo? May overtime ba kayo? Nagbubulungan ba? So we have almost 5 to almost 800 employees. Wow. So you cannot do that. Yung when we were younger, maybe 15 years ago, di ba? So hopefully tapos naman ang time. But when you're young, parang you want to save. But now, again, we are using our business to help their family, and you'll be surprised, no? Noon when we started out, example, ito classic. When we paid an employee, minimum wage namin 200 plus. When you paid an employee 180 a day, back 15 years ago, baka nagulat kayo para sila mabuhay, no? 15 years ago, right now our minimum is 320, no? But when you pay an employee 180, they don't, absent na lang sila kung masamang pakiramdam. But when we increase it to 250, ayaw sila mag-absent. Sayang raw ang 250. Inaaway ng asawa nila, pumasok ka na, sayang yung 250. So ngayon, pipilitin nila, no? Isang oras o 2 oras lang sila late, and then they will come to work. So, and then also, we have to understand, salary is a form of self-esteem. So when you pay a person 300 and 500, it changes their self-esteem as a father, as a son, as a provider. There is a parang invisible benefit, or I think Kuya Ricky has a better word for that. It's good to do that.
Yung saka maraming, trabaho, apply ka sa budget-wise, okay dyan. Parang ganun. Diba?
Yeah. Yun nga, you get to benefit from the goodwill that you're able to generate in the community. And yun nga, parang it helps also your business, and at the same time, it helps the community. Yun talaga yung parang magandang pagtatalaban. At saka napakaganda nung perspective mo, Sir Edwin, na parang you're also trying to share the prosperity. In fact, meron nga po ngayon yung na-interview po namin si Dr. Benty Hanky ng Management Association of the Philippines. Meron na po silang Covenant for Shared Prosperity, na kung saan hinihikayat nga po ang mga negosyante, ang mga malalaking negosyo, na mas maging equitable ang distribution ng profit, no? And you na have that shared prosperity. Kasi ang naging isang issue sa pagtaas ng ating ekonomiya, hindi nakaaabot doon sa mga nasa laylayan. And classic case nga po kayo na kung saan talagang ibinababa ninyo, binibigay nyo rin sa inyong mga co-owners, no? ang benepisyo ng inyong pagnenegosyo.
Yes.
My outlook is basically the way I look at it. I work, no, after college, 91. I worked for almost 6 years. So the way I look at it, we're all co-workers. It's maybe my responsibility as president. We can sign, so ako hahulin, ako hahabulin. No, there should be a phase. There should be for business permit. But more than that, ngayon lang because of COVID and all those situations. But you can come and interview, audit the people. I think we take good care of them. No? Kasi again, we are not only is it about us, we're also inspiring other businessmen. We have a competitor always asking us, how will Edwin make money with the local players? We're the only one paying correctly, local players. Locally born. Unless yun papasok sa labas, no? So how do we still make money? Sabi ko, we still do, we just make a little. Not as much. So we cannot buy land every year or, no? But because it's our responsibility already. Pampasok yung 800 sa atin. It's already our, parang co-worker.
Yeah. Kinikilabutan ako sa iyo, Edwin.
How was it during pandemic? I mean, it's still a pandemic, but during the first year, no, medyo mabigat sa businesses. So, how did budget-wise survive that part?
Yes. Kami, I don't know kung umabot sa inyo, our pandemic, well, we have a double pandemic because sometime in March 5, our main branch, si Kuya Ricky, Sir Ricky, got burned.
Ayaw nga pala.
That is a 30% of our the pie. Boom. So, and then after 10 days, COVID lockdown. So it was really challenging, but we talked to customers, we talked to our employees, we talked to our suppliers. They helped us. So right now, business is down by 30%.
Yeah.
But again, it's a challenge, no? Supermarket, anywhere you go, it's still down by 30%. But we also set up, we turn around, we look at their tenure, we allowed COVID loan. And kami rin po, if a person gets COVID, we still pay them.
Wow.
Kung 14 days, we still pay them for 14 days. We reduced 10 days kasi madami na po kami. But initially, we did that, no? If a government tag you to quarantine, we pay that person. Because why? Because it's so psychological eh. If you worry about paano kakain ang pamilya namin, you will get sick double time. So, the least we can do, so the least, kasi that is the worry, that's why they don't report, they still come to work and be a spreader. So, for us, if you don't feel well, we tag you, please stay home, we will just inform us, and then if you get isolated for 14 days, what is your daily? We compute 14 days. That's just I think 1 or 2 companies only, no, in Zamboanga. The other one is
saludo.
Kasi
Saludo.
it's difficult to do good, sir. It's difficult to do good. It's a challenge. So, but the people will understand after the fire, during the siege, malaman ng tao eh. So the employee will feel it. But thank you for the opportunity to share this, and we are not sharing this to impress them, but to impress them, it's doable.
Yes.
Siguro, again, we'll all be given the opportunity to do well this lifetime. Everybody, all of us, all of you, all the listeners. And once the opportunity is there, sana you'll use it wisely, gladly, and with much integrity. So, yeah.
Mga ka-Goodwill, narinig nyo ha, sabi ni Sir Edwin, it's hard to do good pero nagagawa niya. And despite that, doing good while doing well, si budget-wise ha, doing good while doing well. So, hindi yung imposible na dami ko nilang hinarap na hamon, pero sa kabila nun, wala silang iniwan, binitawan ng mga empleyado, bagkos talagang tinulungan at sinuportahan. Mahirap po yun, no? Marami ho talagang hamon, pero sa kabila po nun, they're able to do good while doing well. O ngayon po, babalik po tayo ha. Makakausap pa ho natin si Sir Edwin. Hindi ho tayo bibitaw dito dahil hindi pa ho natin natatalakay yung Sir Edwin na Rotarian. Ha? Babalik po tayo. Huwag po kayong bibitaw. Ang ating oras, 3:40 p.m. Hatid sa inyo ng Signal TV. Radyo CSR. Doing good while doing well.
Ready for next level TV viewing? Yes! Ready to watch up to 119 channels like Disney Channel, Fox Movies, NBA TV Philippines, and more? Yes! Ready to load anytime, anywhere? Yes! Ready for buy one, take one load? Awesome! Ready to have all that? Wow! Achieve! Achieve ang awesome with the Signal Prepaid HD Kit. Now only 1,990 pesos with buy one, take one load. Promo runs from October 1 to December 31, 2020. Promo extended until June 30, 2021 as approved by DTI FED per DTI Fair Trade Permit number FED 105354 series of 2020. Go to any Signal dealer or visit the Signal TV Facebook page para ma-achieve mo rin ang awesome!
Uy, sa panahon ngayon, dapat protektado ka sa bahing na pwedeng maging trangkaso para hindi ito lumala o makahawa sa iyong pamilya. Ang The Medical City ay may flu vaccine on wheels para sa iyong bakuna laban sa trangkaso. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon o booking, tumawag sa telepono bilang 8988 Local 7576. Maaari ring bisitahin ang The Medical City sa kanilang website www.themedicalcity.com/vaccine on wheels. Protektahan ang sarili at ang buong pamilya. Ang alagang nais mo, ihahatid diretso sa iyo. Isang paalaala mula sa The Medical City, where patients are partners.
Patuloy na naglilingkod sa bayan. Mas todong pagpabalita. Mas todong pagseserbisyo publiko. Ito ang DWIZ 882. Mas todong lakas. Mas pinakikinggan ng buong bansa. DWIZ 882. Maririnig saan man panig ng daigdig. Mag-livestream lamang sa www.dwiz882am.com o i-download ang official DWIZ 882 app sa Apple Store at sa Google Play Store. DWIZ 882. Mapapakinggan worldwide.
Come on, let's go to Isuzu Jaguars. You won't regret it. Come on, let's go to Isuzu Jaguars. We've got your back. Isuzu Jaguars, your partner through it all. Isuzu Jaguars, Isuzu Jaguars, Isuzu Jaguars. Let's journey together.
Visit Isuzu Gencars Makati, Isuzu Santa Rosa, Isuzu Batangas Santo Tomas, Isuzu Batangas City, Isuzu San Pablo, Isuzu Legazpi, and Naga. Ready for next level TV viewing? Yes! Ready to watch up to 119 channels like Disney Channel, Fox Movies, NBA TV Philippines, and more? Yes! Ready to load anytime, anywhere? Yes! Ready for buy one, take one load? Awesome! Ready to have all that? Wow! Achieve ang awesome with the Signal Prepaid HD Kit. Now only 1,990 pesos with buy one, take one load. Promo runs from October 1 to December 31, 2020. Promo extended until June 30, 2021. As approved by DTI FED per DTI Fair Trade Permit number FED 105354 series of 2020. Go to any Signal dealer or visit the Signal TV Facebook page para ma-achieve mo rin ang awesome.
Uy, sa panahon ngayon, dapat protektado ka sa bahing na pwedeng maging trangkaso para hindi ito lumala o makahawa sa iyong pamilya. Ang The Medical City ay may flu vaccine on wheels para sa iyong bakuna laban sa trangkaso. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon o booking, tumawag sa telepono bilang 8988-1000 Local 7576. Maaari ring bisitahin ang The Medical City sa kanilang website www.themedicalcity.com/vaccine on wheels. Protektahan ang sarili at ang buong pamilya. Ang alagang nais mo, ihahatid diretso sa iyo. Isang paalaala mula sa The Medical City, where patients are partners.
Okay, muli nagbabalik ang tambalang Davao at Sir Max at Sir Ricky dito lang sa Radyo CSR. Doing good while doing well. Ang oras po natin, 3:45 ng hapon natin sa inyo ng Signal TV Prepaid. Signal, achieve mo na awesome.
Alright, so mga ka-goodwill, naku, napapasarap po ang kwentuhan natin dito with Sir Edwin to, no? Tungkol sa bridging leadership, nakakatuwa. And nakikinig nga po ngayon si Professor Manny Di Vera, ang Executive Director ng Asian Institute of Management Bridging Center, Center for Bridging Leaders. Bridging Leadership Center. So, Prof. Manny, shout out sa inyo. Ngayon naman po, dumako tayo ulit kay Sir Edwin at talakayin naman po natin kung paano niyang nagamit ang bridging leadership sa kanyang pagiging district governor po ng Rotary, no, for Zamboanga. So Sir Edwin, ano po ba muna itong term ninyo? Ano ba yung motto ng Rotary ngayong ito?
Thank you, Ricky. I hope after this, to be able to say I'm good guess, you will join Rotary, okay? if you did not join Rotary, I have Rotary friends listening. Then I failed as your guest. No? So Rotary, tawa si Ricky, tawa si Max. So Rotary, our motto is service of self. That has been the motto. So sa Ateneo may iba, no? I'm from Lasal, so Ateneo is a man for others, yung mga ganyan, no?
Yes.
I think you're from Ateneo. So service about selves, we serve others more than serving ourselves. That's a motto ng Rotary. And then, but every year, we have a team. This year is a serve to change lives. Last year was a Rotary open opportunity, so iba-iba. But the motto is always service above self. And for us Rotarians, no, meron diba, very serious, dinidibdib. Kaya yung mga Rotarians, they really go out of their way kahit may baha, tutuwa sila because they can do something. So we have just this year, out of the blue, alumni of St. Jude, they want to send mass to Mindanao. They don't know who to look for. They contact a Rotary Club. So we contacted. So they were able to send from St. Jude in Manila, a certain batch. Umabot ang mass nila sa Holo, sa Bongao.
Wow.
So, yes, because there will always be Rotarians in the community who would like to do good. So going back, how did I apply the bridging leaders? First is, as a leader, you need to also be able to listen. Di ba tinuruan po tayo ng sensing before we can lead? We don't just go out, although it's positional because you're the district governor. Max, we have 10 district governors in the Philippines, and I'm one of 10. There are 530 all over the world. So, I'm one of the 10. Kasama po dito sa amin sa Buanga, Pagadian, Ipil, Boracay, sa atin. Bacolod, it's here also with our district 3850. So, Iloilo, so madami po, 53 of us, 53 clubs. If I miss them, my apologies. Some of the Rotarians are listening. No? Okay. But more than anything else, how did I apply the bridging leaders? Because before we lead, we have this for the first time. We did this pre-president training just to understand the drive of the president, how they feel about their term. Di ba yun ang turo sa atin sa bridging leaders? Before you can even make them co-own, you have to know where they're coming from.
Yes.
Right? So, you know what you want in life. You have to understand what do they want in life. So, you have to listen to them.
Yeah.
Because there will be, kung gusto sila yumaman, na maybe hindi tayo bagay. So, you keep on looking. You keep on looking. That's why may stakeholder mapping, one of my favorite exercise.
Yes.
So, you understand their motivation, why they became leader, why they joined Rotary. So, if you can identify that, you engage them, and then ask them to join your cause. So, it will make things easier. Yun ang natutunan ko, application para hindi kunin ang diploma sa akin ni Prof. Manny.
Prof, nakikinig si Prof. Manny. Prof, pasado ba? Pasado?
Pasado.
Kami kung tama ang sinasabi nitong estudyante natin.
Mga estudyante mo kung dalawa. Ayan.
Nako, nakakatakot. Baka hindi tayo ipasa.
Yes, bawiin ang diploma.
Oo nga. So yun, so ano yung mga programa nyo ngayon, Sir Edwin, under this team nyo na Serve to Change Lives? Ano yung mga naging project nyo ngayon sa Rotary ninyo?
Right now, we're setting up a wheelchair. We will have a grant. We will give away 80 wheelchairs.
Wow.
Through 50 clubs.
Okay.
So just this morning, there are some clubs helping the ETA or madami kasi every club is autonomous. So whatever they want to do, kami as governor, we'll go there and check what they're doing and inspire them to continue to do their best, no? And then we inspire to guide them how to do it better. So that's our role as governor. So every club, whatever they want to do, they may do it. So, but this year, we hope to give away wheelchairs because we feel wheelchair is very life-changing. If a person is sorry for the word, no? So, nahirapan sila. So, sometimes, parang gapang is the word, no? Parang, the moment you get a wheelchair,
mobility, yeah.
When I became president, I gave out 10 wheelchairs. So, identifying them, umiiyak doon ang DSWD. Umiiyak doon yung nakatanggap. Umiiyak doon yung magulang nakatanggap. So, everybody was just teary-eyed because hindi na kailangan buhatin ang anak nila, maligo, buhatin kula sa simbahan. the family can, that person himself or herself can now move. I have to add herself, no? Kasi alam ko, herself can move around. So we want to do that. So it's just a year to become a governor or president. So I hope I inspired you to join Rotary.
Yeah.
Ayan. Na-recruit ka na, si Ricky.
Si Maxnel, si Sir Maxnel, ayun dalawa.
Sige. So, Sir Ricky, go.
No. Kasi yun sa World Business Conference on Sustainable Development, on sustainability, hindi lang puro numbers nga, no? Parang sinasabi nga ni Sir Edwin, it's about the ecosystem, no? Na tinatawag, no? Yung move in an ecosystem from the I in me, no? To the I in now. Parang ganyan, no? So, dito sa, paano mo, what's your ecosystem, no? In your business, Edwin? Kasi dati, ecosystem, hindi ecosystem eh. Isang system lang, which is dapat on the block tayo and shareholder value, no? So, what is my dividend? No? So now, what is the ecosystem? Nowadays, what should the business consider as its ecosystem?
Okay, good. Wow, mahirap to baka mawala ang diploma ko. I have 6 minutes. So, and I'm willing to do well so we can do good, no? So, the ecosystem, the first ecosystem we have to understand is our employee. So, whatever happens, we have to have enough to pay our employee. Umaasa sa atin yan. If you really look at it, they provided their service the first 15 days and then we pay them on the 16th day. So tayo ang talagang may utang sa empleyado, hindi ang empleyado may utang sa atin. So they work for 1 to 15 and you pay them on the 16th. So we have to, our mind should be, we owe them. So huwag tayo magalit kung pina-follow up ang sweldo. Kasi they deserve it. And kami, in my 15 years, 16 years in operation, I tell HR, we really have to provide a salary kasi madami umaasa. Hindi lang yung empleyado, magulang, anak, pati nanay nila. Daddy, alam nila, pati mga bata, alam nila sweldo ni tatay. So, if we fail that, we did not only disappoint that person. Hindi natin pinahiya yung tatay, pinahiya natin buong, it's our reputation on the line. Emplea. Second is our supplier. We can only do, you can fool them once, twice, delay. But if you really want to grow as a business, you need the employee with you. You need the supplier. Because again, it goes down to integrity. When nasunugan po kami, we gather the people, we told them, mahirapan kami kasi sunog lahat, all records, give us time, definitely we'll pay you off. So it took us a while, but definitely if you ask our supplier, lahat, we cleared ourselves in 6 months time. Hindi palusot ang kung if we were underinsured, kasalanan namin yon. Because we were not competent enough, we were not smart enough to insure ourselves. It's not an excuse. No, because may obligasyon din sila. And number 3 is the government, the taxes. So, because we work in that whole ecosystem. So, to the listeners out there, these are the 3 things you have to satisfy. And then after you satisfy them, then hopefully you have enough to satisfy yourself. So it's really I hope that answered the question. But moving forward, we have to do well. Do well, but that means that we have to be good in what we do. If you're a balloon vendor, be the best balloon vendor. If you're a hairdresser, be the best. So eventually, because once you're the best, people are willing to pay more for the same service. Kasi may mga tao, di ba? I'm sure si Max maybe the same Max earns 100,000 a month. But if Max can add value, the same Max can make 200 because Max is more competent. So it's the same guy. So why? It's not about being rich per se, but it's because once you have more resources, then you can do more good. Kaya some people say, ayoko, but go. Because the world needs resources out there, but they need our help. So you have to do well, keep on improving yourself, so you get paid well. Kung ayaw mo, edi give it away, but what is important, increase your value. Right. Increase your value, how much you earn, and then you can earmark and use it to help others.
Yan nga yung, actually, Sir Edwin, yan nga po ang talagang ina-advocate namin dito sa Radyo CSR. Kaya nga po yung ating motto ay doing good while doing well. Kasi, hindi naman pwede na negosyo ka, doing good ka lang ng doing good, hindi mo masusustain. At hindi rin naman pwedeng doing well ka lang ng doing well kasi pera-pera lang yun. Sabi mo at a certain point, hindi na siya driver, hindi boring na, hindi nakakaumay na. So, kinakailangan talaga may talaban po yun, mga ka-goodwill, no? Sabi nga ni Sir Edwin, the more resources that you're able to generate, the more good you're able to do. Sana ganun po ang ating pagtingin. Hindi yung, the more resources I have, the more I can acquire. Hindi po ganun eh. Dapat the more resources I have, the more chance for me to do good. So, yun po ang magandang matandaan natin sa ibinabahagi po sa atin ni Sir Edwin. Tapos, gusto ko rin balikan yung sinabi ni Sir Edwin na yung ecosystem. Babalikan ko lang yung Covenant for Shared Prosperity. Kasi isang issue nga po na tinatalakay po dun sa Covenant for Shared Prosperity, yun nga po na kinikilala natin dapat na bahagi ng ecosystem yung mga supplier. Eh, yung mga supplier po natin, negosyante din po yun na pinaiikot lang rin po yung pera. So kung babayaran nyo sila, sasabihin nyo, susuplayan ka namin, babayaran ka namin in 30 days, tapos babayaran mo 180 days, 6 months, eh kawawa naman po yung negosyo. Maiipit po, mabibitin at masisira ho yung buong sistema. Kaya ho hindi po tayo dapat ganon. Kaya dapat kinikilala natin, parang ang sinasabi rin natin dito sa Radyo CSR, tahi-tahi ho tayo eh. Kung maayos hong galaw, maayos lahat. Pero pag may isa kang winiwas-iwas eh, gumagalaw ho lahat. Kaya dapat ganyan din natin tingnan. Ecosystem nga po, no?
Parang ano rin yan, parang systems thinking din yan, no?
Yan.
Di ba? Yan.
Yan naman. Alam mo, Sir Edwin, actually, hindi namin na-ikwento sa'yo. Revalida mo ito eh. Ha? May revalid. Ano to? Oral exam. Oral exam.
With the nationwide.
Million na nakikinig sa oral exam mo.
Kasi Facebook tayo eh.
Ayan.
Facebook eh, di ba? So narinig ka hanggang sa wala.
Oh, and
Sir Max, if I can add about we don't screw our supplier. Kasi ano yan, I learned that when I took some courses sa Lasal, no, Masteral. This professor is from IT. So sinabi niya, they always pay their supplier. Di ba? Sometimes gusto ng tao pahabaan.
Yes.
They pay on time. So kaya if you check our records to our suppliers, you can call any one of them. If we say it's this day, we pay it on that day, maybe once, sometimes late, dahil busy po ako. But we commit to that.
Yes.
Kasi later on, kung maunang stocks, if you always pay late, why should they give it to you?
Yeah.
Because in this ball game, we are an archipelago, malayo ang Zamboanga, availability of supply is the name of the game. Sa retail, nasa amin po.
Opportunity cost yun pag wala kang maibenta eh.
We can build 10 stores. Walang laman. We need to understand it's all interrelated. We can have the best marketing, pasok siya lahat, but we screw our suppliers, so walang Nestle. Para ano yung marketing natin, efforts. So you have to look at the whole thing as a whole system. So suppliers, siguro, some suppliers naman, so just pay our suppliers on time. Dahil kung ubusan ng supply right now, COVID, supply napuputol. We call it a broken supply chain.
Yes.
But if you're a good customer, the supply will check sino ba ito mababait sa atin? Who pays on time? Unahin natin si Max. Ito si Edwin to. Wala. Ano to parati to, 100 days after, pabayaan mo na. Si Ricky, bago to, pwede cash base. So definitely, you'll be the last. Hindi, we're being practical.
Oo naman.
So, you screw them, siguro once or twice, but I tell you, they're looking for new customers already.
Right.
And next time, kaya minsan sa tawag kayo, meron kayo stock, wala. Totoo, meron naman.
Meron, ayaw lang ibigay. Tama naman.
Ayaw na kayo. Ayaw nyo na, they don't want to be your partner. You have to look at this. Everything is about relationship. Everything is about partnership. Your employee is your partner. Your supplier is your partner. Just a Rotary, go back to Rotary, it's always, will it build goodwill and better friendship?
Yan.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned? So if you do that, it's not beneficial to all concerned, it's only you. only
Correct.
you and your family. So, so
Yan.
yun po. That's
Oh,
why we're
nako,
inventory.
natalakay na po yung four-way test ng mga
Yeah,
kababayan. Nako,
yeah.
napakahalaga ho yan.
Ayan.
Kita na ho natin yan sa buong Pilipinas. Meron silang na four-way test. Is it fair to all concerned? Will it
Is
foster
it the
to be?
truth?
Is it the
Huwag mo
truth?
sabihin sa
Yeah.
akin, baka matagal diploma ko.
Mamaya na ho tayo pumunta dyan. Pero ito naman. Kasi nga, syempre, Sir Edwin, no? Bridging leadership, di ba? Paano mo naman to na ipagamit sa personal mong buhay? Alam ko, ikaw ang leader ng ilang anak ba? Ang daming mga atang anak eh. Ilan ba
Apat
itong
pa lang.
Apat pa lang.
Apat pa lang.
Meron pang coming soon, ha? So, paano mo naman to sa family mo, no? Paano mo na-apply?
Parang mas mahirap yan. Sometimes it's easier to manage a business than to manage a family. Because they listen to us sa bahay. They look at us as a family, parang a family man, no? So I have a friend, hey, your dad is this. Parang nakatingin lang sila. Their family doesn't believe us. So it's important to our friends to have friends who can mentor our kids to... It's about the age group eh. Kaya even personally, if I talk to high school students, they feel like they're talking to their dad. And there's this thing like they know more. Any teenager in their 20s, they feel they know more than their dad. So,
Totoo yan.
so it's hard to connect. So, but still, we listen and then we find time to parang, we did sensing then, sensing, pre-sensing and all of those things.
Pretensing, I think tama yun. Pero tawag dito yun nga yung pag-bridging leader ka, di ba? Yung you bridge the gap eh. Ito si Sir Edwin is like CSR din to, citizen. Social responsibility.
Yes.
Doing good while doing well. The true essence of doing good while doing well.
Yes. Kaya nga, tuwan-tuwa si BM Randy Nonato ng TESDA nakikinig sa atin ngayon. Isa ho sa disipulo namin to ng doing good while doing well. Shout out to BM Randy. Marami hong good tong ginagawa sa loob ng TESDA at kaya kaalyado po natin ito.
Tatanungin ko si Sir Edwin, so are you teaching this like to other groups, other organizations?
If I have a chance, I shared with them one by one. I'm not a good in rallies and big crowds, but one by one, one soul at a time. So we explain to them, and there are stores open. They can check our stores. They can ask our people. Because if there's a disconnect, as we tell them to do good, to do well, and then they go to our stores, sabi, ay, walang loko yan si sir. They don't pay us on time. Parati madami authorized deduction. So we lose the credibility as a leader. So I was sharing with a friend, if you as a leader, you cannot connect. It's very easy to talk. Okay, I will do this, I will do that. But if you have a track record of not keeping an obligation, you lose your credibility as a leader. You'll be running on empty. So sayang ang boto dyan.
Yan. Oo. Ayan na. Dumadako na tayo sa... Ayan na. Sir Ricky, pasok mo na yung tanong natin, Sir Ricky. Bago natin pawalan to si Sir Edwin.
Wait, sir.
Yeah.
Ano ba?
Go.
To our listeners, sometimes they will think, I need to have so much resources to be able to do good.
Yes.
When sabi, sir, when did you start? Actually, when we were younger, nakabibenta tayo ng kamyas sa tabi-tabi. The fact that if you give your customer the right weight, is 1 kilo is 1 kilo, you're already doing good in this world.
Tama.
If you tell, tama ang timbang, tama ang oras, you're already doing good. And eventually, it's a system. If you're the kind of person who wants to do good all the time, you will bring it with you. Again, you don't do good when you become...
You do good yesterday.
When I have more zeros, tatlo na zero ko sa bangko, I will start doing good. No. Too late na yun kasi people will not trust you. The trust is just, it's so fast to, with all the internet.
Tama ho. O kaya,
So fast that, konting balita lang, grabe
Tulog ka na.
grabe.
Kaya nga,
Hindi mo nga sinabi, they will put words, right now, they can even put words into our mouth.
Yeah.
Grabe. So, but if you, every day you're doing good, and people start putting words into your mouth, you will have friends like Kuya Max and Kuya Ricky. No, Professor Man. No, Edwin, we have been together the last 15 years, 20 years. He's not like that. So people can vouch for your integrity.
Tama.
Pero kung talagang house show ka na, right?
Oo, house ka, walang yayan. Hindi yan DL, DS yan, DS.
Tapos sinabi niya, ganyan siya. Oo nga, ganyan nga siya.
Alam mo,
So
sir,
wala. Home run na kagad.
alam mo sabi ni Peggy Delaney, no, yung founder ng
Senior leadership.
Sabi niya, I was there, we personally talking to her, and she told me, Ricky, the basic foundation of leading leadership is trust. Kaya tama-tama yung sinabi ni Sir Edwin. Galing. Galing.
Yes.
So
Kaya nga.
Our ancestors, no, or the Chinese, they came to the business. It's about trust. Pahingi ng 5 kilo, I'll pay you in 5 days. So it is all about trust. Wala ka kontrata. You know why they have to go contract? Because they're afraid that why do we have to sign? Paki-sign nga. Diba? Kasi we don't, it's kulang elements of trust. But if you trust each other, padala ko sa'yo, I'll do it. Wala kailangan papel-papel pa, kapal-kapal. Why? Because we're afraid somebody will, anyway. Election time.
Itanong mo na, Sir Ricky, bago natin pamalan si Sir Edwin.
Totoo yan, pero ulitin natin, no? Again, Sir Edwin, no? You mentioned this, just to remind everyone again before we go, no, is ano ba yung traits? What are the traits of a leader that you would like to elect into office in the election 2020?
Sir, I would like to look for the love of country.
Okay.
I want to see that if they can show that they love their country. Ano ginawa nila para sa bayan? Through the years. Yun kahapon, hindi yun filing of candidacy October up to May. Ano ginawa na para sa bayan? Hindi track records. Kasi it's very easy, October to May. Give away mask ng mask, t-shirt. What were they doing before October? What were they doing the last 10 years? And integrity, no? We ask around, so voters out there, there's a lot of real news, fake news, you name it.
Yes.
So it's important to go deeper, check your source. If these are anong kulay ang stationery nila. So anong channel. So same, not only in the Philippines but I think that's around the world. And competency. Can they really deliver? Is it the consultant talking or is it them talking? Kasi at the end of the day, I have a friend. Sabi niya, at the end of the day, that first to decide. You can have 100 consultants, 10 best lawyers in town. Those 10 best lawyers will give you 10 ideas. 10 best ideas. No? So you have to decide. At the end of the day, you have to decide as that person. So I want to look into those things. Those are the 3 things I will keep track.
Sige. Ako, gusto ko yung batayan ni Sir Edwin. Love of country, integrity, and then competency. Sige po, gagamitin namin yan na batayan sa mga sasalain nating leader.
Kay CC yan, kay Washington, our chair. Yes.
Sir Washington.
Yes. The guru. The Yoda.
Yes.
Hindi, inisip ko, baka someday, Sambuanga will need a leader like Edwin.
Yan.
Yan.
Kaya sa darating na halalan.
Makamute na po ako.
Sige. Pati na, bago nga namin pawalan, Sir Edwin, no? Baka meron kang last message sa ating mga good listeners.
Yes, thank you very much, Kuya Max and Sir Ricky, Kuya Ricky, no? This station, we have to remind the viewers, it's more than just making money. It's more than having zeros in the bank. It's about we do well in life, so we can do good for others. Eventually, people will forget. I have a mentor who kung madaming pera sa bangko, ang bankers lang masaya. It's only the banker, your banker friend, celebrating their quota.
Yes.
So what you want to do is to flush it out. But before you can flush it out, you have to also have enough. Enough. It's a high to be comfortable. So when you flush it out, you don't feel madaming ay pa. So just keep on going, keep on learning. We need your help. Si Ricky And Max is this is a platform for all of you. And I hope someday, if you have very good, raise your hand, volunteer, and tell Kuya Ricky, Kuya Max, I have something to share. I have good news to share. And this is a platform for us to share the good works of what we're doing in the Philippines. So thank you, and I am sure good luck and happy anniversary again.
Ay, salamat. Nakakatuwa.
Mabuhay ka.
Mabuhay ka, Sir Edwin. Mabuhay ang Rotary. Mabuhay ang Budget-Wise. Mabuhay ang Bridging Leadership.
Oh.
Alright.
Dami.
Alright. Thank you. Maraming salamat.
Saludo.
Oh, mga ka-goodlet, sarap ng kwentuhan natin, ha? Tawid oras po tayo dahil talagang napakayaman po, napakasiksik, napakaliglig ng karanasan ni Sir Edwin na kanyang ibinahagi sa atin. Sana po'y nakapulutan ninyo ng aral, no? Gaya nga po, siya po ang isang ehemplo namin ng private sector, private individual, private Pilipino na doing good while doing well. Kaya ayos.
Una, no? Sana yung mga businesses na nakikinig, no? Matuto din ako. Marami din tayo na interview before, Sir Max, na ganun din yung pananaw, di ba? Naalala mo yung chicken wings, no?
Yes.
Ganun din siya sa employees, di ba?
Yes.
Huwag natin pabayaan yung mga empleyado natin. And sabi nga, mahirap, no? Mahirap siya, but it has to be done.
Alright. Okay, so, magpapalik pong mali ang Radyo CSR. Ang oras natin, 4:12. Hatid sa inyo ng The Medical City, where patients are partner. Radyo CSR. Doing good while doing well.
Niya na ang respakuna kauban sa vida bago COVID-19. Alang sa mas ipakusgang kampanya kontra COVID-19, available na ang bakuna alang sa adult general population. Ikaw ba kaedad 18 years old pataas? Pwede na kang magpabakuna. Magparehistro sa inyong barangay alang sa libre, luwas, epektibong bakuna. Mas isa pa ka, importante ka, magpabakuna na!
Narito ng pag-asa. Narito na ang bakuna. Pag nagpabakuna, ang patuloy pa rin ng luwas, at hiwas, lalong maiingatan ang sarili.
Ang himpilang may totong lakas. DWIZ 882, ang tunay na tagapaghatid ng mga balitang sigurado, tapat na serbisyo, at mga komentaryong numero 1.
Bakuna lahat. A message from PMA.
Ikaw ba ay isang magulang na nag-aalala sa mga nangyayari sa ating kapaligiran? Anak mo ay maging biktima ng krimen sa mga susunod na araw.
Ang luyang dilaw, makawala sa insomnia, upat cholesterol, ang ampalaya, gamahanan alang sa diabetes, ang malunggay na puno sa vitamin at minerals,
programang Gawin ang Tama,
mga natural antioxidants, ang lahat sa Herbalife Food Supplement. Proteksyonin ang iyong lawas. Herbalife Food Supplement, mapag-alaw, mapalit sa iyong suping butika, pinsan asa, Herbalife Food Supplement, atong kadangpan,
sa DWIC ang isang malayang
Mahalagang paalala, ang produkto ito ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng
ng
sakit.
makabagong teknolohiya sa programang Mag-usap Tayo kasama sina Monchet at Chris Naranio. Laging abangan tuwing Sabado dito sa DWIC 882. Mag-usap Tayo. DWIC
Okay, muli nagbabalik ang tamanan ng buwan Sir Mac at Sir Ricky dito lang sa Radyo CSR Doing Good While Doing Well. Ang oras po natin, 4:15 ng hapon, at isa inyo ng The Medical City. Katulong sa pagsulong kalusugan mo, The Medical City, where patients are partners.
Alright. Mga ka-goodwill, ang sarap po ng ating kwentuhan, ha? Napakaganda at sakto na ito ang ating nakausap, si Sir Edwin, na sa pag-mark ng aming first year anniversary. Kasi parang nilagom niya, sinamarize niya yung lahat ng tinalakay natin nung nakaraang taon. Dahil doing good while doing well nga siya sa negosyo niya, doing good while doing well siya as a citizen, at nandun, nakapaloob. Kaya swak na kayo ang aming naging bisita ngayon, Sir Edwin.
So, nakita nyo na, no, mga ka-goodwill, na yung bridging leadership, hindi lang yan pang NGO, pang civil society, no? Yan ay ginamit ni Edwin at ayan, no, sinabi niya sa atin, the application of it in business, no? And siguro in the near future, no, may imbita din natin isa sa Sardines.
Yes.
Ganda ng takbo natin ng isang taon na. Nagsimula tayo sa ating first guest.
Oo. Tama. Sino ang unang bisita natin noon? Hindi ko na sa tagal.
Sa tagal, no? Pero naalala ko, nag-guest din tayo, ginesin natin si Shell Habito, no?
Yes.
Si Professor Shell Habito na hindi pa makapagbigay ng
forecast niya. Oo nga.
And then we also guested Pacific yata.
Yes. Yes.
Yung sa tourism, no? Itong si Raha Tours.
Hindi. Alam mo kung kanino ako natutuwa na bisita natin na hindi ko makalimutan talaga?
Oh.
Si spokesperson James Jimenez.
Oh, yan. Oh, nga pala,
Kasi,
no?
feel mo yung passion niya at the same time, yan ang spokesperson na straight shooter. He doesn't speak with a forked tongue.
Balanse siya. I mean,
Diretso lang.
no?
Oo. Di ba, nung tinanong natin, Sir James, ano pong masasabi niyo doon sa mga nagsisilabasan nung time na yun? Nung Run, Samson, run.
Yan.
Delilah's on her way. Di ba? Sabi niya, ay nako kahit saan natin tingnan yan, para yung nandadaya kasi parang hindi pa nag-uumpisa yung race. Nag-uumpisa na. Kahit saan natin tingnan yan, pandaraya ho yan. Nagulat ako sabi ko, wow, diretso lang, oh.
So talagang he's been there for quite some time, no? And talagang not only is he competent, no, but talagang tama ka, may passion siya.
Yeah. Feel mo yung passion niya, kaya nakakatuwa. Tapos, ang isa pang hindi ko naalala ko na magandang bisita rin natin si Justice Carpio.
Oh, yan.
Oo, nung pinapaliwanag niya yung sa Sambayan, tapos yun nga yung sa West Philippine Sea.
West Philippine Sea, no?
Oo.
Yan ulit, si Mona Brea. Diba?
Yes, si Mr. Taxis. Alam niyo, sayang nga ho mga ka-Goodwill dahil hindi ho kami talaga magpanagpo dahil 2 beses ho namin sinubukan maging bisitang muli si Mr. Taxis, Mr. Mona Brea, para nga pag-usapan yung kinaiinisa namin ni Sir Ricky na Farmally issue, no?
Yes.
Dahil parang kung titingnan ninyo, napakalayo ng narating ng Farmally, no?
Diba?
Kaya nga, pero ang gusto ho namin ni Sir Ricky, dapat far sa mali.
Yeah.
Kasi titingnan mo yung ginawa ng Farmally na yon. Lahat yung kontra doon sa sinabi ni Sir Edwin. Diba?
At yung halaga ng pagtanggap mo ng governance sa business, diba?
Oo.
Na dapat, audit is part of the regular operation.
Oo.
Yes.
Ito na nga, kaya nga sinabi ni Sir Edwin, 3 yung batayan niya.
Yan, di ba?
Love of country.
Yes.
Ha? Yung pag sinabi mong mag-jet ski ako, jet ski ka talaga. Di ba?
Nalagay ka ng flag. Di ba?
Oo. Hindi gano'n. Dapat love of country nakikita sa talaga. Hindi lang ngayon, dapat dati mo pang ginagawa. Halimbawa, nagtrabaho ka sa isang organisasyon na nagbibigay ng libreng ayudang legal. Diba? Free legal assistance. Kahit nung bata ka pa, wala ka pa sa limelight, ginagawa mo na. Diba? Integrity. Ang integrity, ibig sabihin, nagbabayad ka ng buwis mo. Tinanong natin si Sir Edwin, nagbabayad ka ba ng buwis? Sabi na, pa-audit nyo ako. Diba?
Sabi niya, pumunta ka sa mag-interview.
Hanap kayo nagkakausapin, wala ang problema. Bukas ang niya. Kasi nagbabayad siya ng buwis. May alam ako, mayroon pala matagal lang hindi nagbabayad ng buwis. Diyos ko.
Naku, makukulong ka niyan. Dapat.
Dapat nga ikinulong Ewan ko ba bakit hindi ikinulong. Hindi lang nagnakaw, hindi pa nagbayad ng buwis. Ano ba naman yan? Yung competency.
Yan, oo.
Makikita naman natin. Paano? Lawyer. Siguro naman, basta-basta magiging lawyer. Sa bagay, may mga lawyer na hindi naman parang lawyer. Wag na natin gamitin batayan yung lawyer's competency. Sabihin na lang natin na siyang 2 linggo sa isang mang commission yon sa drugs ba yon? Pero ang dami niyang nagawa. Sa dami nang nagawa niya, tinanggal.
Max, alam mo, yung competency, may level din yan Yung competency mo, kunyari as a manager, hindi mo magagamit yun. May magagamit mo a part of it, pero ang competency mo as president of a company, iba yun. Hindi mo pwede
Ay, kaya nga.
yung manager mo as a, iba, feeling nila, pwede ba kahit president ako, tawagin niyo ako manager? Hindi pwede yun. Iba yung competency ng presidential level.
Kaya nga, alam mo ba si Ricky na gaya ng kinukwento natin sa mga goodwill listeners natin, yung pagpili lang po sa mga kumpanya, yung mga publicly listed corporation, malalaking kumpanya, Diyos ko po, kung parang sumusuot sa butas ng krayom yung mga pinipili nila magiging pinuno.
Oo.
Kaya hong komite na binubuo ang board para salain kung sino yung pipiliin magiging presidente ng kumpanya. Dahil ganun nga ho kahalaga, gaya ng sinabi ni Sir Edwin, sa kanya 800 yung empleyado niya. Kung yung kumpanyang pamumunuan mo, 5,000 ang empleyado, ganun kadami ang nakadepende sa'yo. Kaya ganun na lang kasala ang dapat gawin. Tinitingnan mo yun, nag-hire pa sila ng consultant para lang salain, magbigay ng shortlist, ganun no. Si Sir Ricky po, pina-exam pa, titingnan kung may sira ang ulo. Ha? Meron pa ho psychological test na ginagawa yan, ganun ho, para malaman kung may sira ng ulo ka bago ka ma-hire na presidente. Kung ganun ho tayo magpilit sumala ng mamumuno sa isang kanya, paano pa ho sa ating bayan? Hindi ho ba dapat mas matindi, mas masinsin ang ating gagawing panunuri?
Sa Singapore, di ba? Sabi ni Lee Kuan Yew, my cabinet ministers, I don't appoint him based on how much he contributed to my election. They go through a very tedious, very difficult process of selection.
Oo. No? Talaga, kaya naman makita nyo po yung mga namumuno po doon, yung mga sekretaryo, ministro po doon sa Singapore. Mga tigasin ho. Aba, kung saan, talagang graduate ng Oxford. Talagang graduate ng Wharton. Yan ang mga hindi peking, kunwari, gumraduate, special chuchuwap.
May diploma talaga.
Diploma sa recto.
Yun. Pero talaga yung yung sabi nga ni Edwin, yung competency talaga is know what you're doing, no? Na dapat alam mo, and alam mo yung technical side, alam mo sa kasundanuhan natin, bago din sila eh.
Yes.
The VUCA world, pinag-aralan natin ito, pinag-aralan mo ito magsabihin.
Yes.
Volatility, uncertainty,
chaos, ambiguity. Tapos,
anyway, sinasabi nila doon, gawa sila ng study that shows the soldiers should interact with communities na dati wala yun. Kung lalo ka, ang mission mo, lumaban sa gera. But now, no. It's in community engagement, no? It's being competent, not only with the gun.
Complexity nga pala yung isang siya na kinorek na tayo ng ating bisita. Buti na lang, bagsak na tayong dalawa sa buka.
Tayo na ito. Rock money,
Sir.
Senior
Ulit, take two, Sir Ricky, take two. Ano yung buka world?
Dito, Edwin, ano ba yung buka? Sige nga.
Ano ang buka? Ikaw na, dali, bawiin mo.
Volatility, ambiguity, complexity, and uncertainty. So, binabalik natin siya.
Yan. Bako naman yung sa'yo eh.
No, but there are ways of looking at it. No? Yung sabi ko sa yung network framework, no? Kung simple siya, complicated siya, chaotic siya, complex siya. Anyway, yun nga, no? So, yung nabanggit nga ni Edwin na dapat yung leader natin ngayon, especially now, no, na iba na yung pananaw ng mundo, no? And industrialization 4.0 is coming in. Dapat ma-achieve natin yung 1.5 degree baksak ng
temperature
by 2050. Then you have to have a leader who's competent.
And delivers. Excuse me.
Sabi nga ni Edwin, should deliver.
Sir Ricky, ngayong nakaisang taon na tayo, yun na nga. Kaya tayo nagkaroon ng tambalan ng buhala. Pwede ba gawin natin target natin na sa taong papasok na ito, maging tambalang balingkinita naman tayo? Ha?
Pwede tayo. Pag sumama si Sir Edwin sa atin, paano masabing tatlong pogi. Tatlong po.
Pero, hindi, pag sumama sa atin si Trio Los Guapitos.
Ayan, yan.
Para may konting Spanish kasi sampungin nyo to kailangan Trio Los Guapitos.
Yan, yan.
So, sino ba magiging bisita natin sa ating anniversary month, ha? Bigyan mo nga sila ng konting mga teasers dyan.
Yan. Isa na tinitignan namin ay sikat na, no? At sikat na lalo, no?
Oo.
Magandang kulay. Ha?
Yan.
Yun.
Saka parang from 1 to 8.
Yan, di ba? Na marami ring nagawa. Maraming nagawa. No? Na laban sa sinasabi ng iba, no? Maraming nagawa. At yun ang pag-uusapan natin. Kung ano ba talaga yung nagawa.
Mga nagawa.
Naging partner tayo dyan.
Oo, partner tayo. Kami po magpapatutuo na may nagawa dahil kami po ay co-owner. Co-creator. Ha? Yan, ha? Kita mo, no? Prop money, ha? Parehang gamit ko ng mga natin, ha? Prop money, ha?
Hanggang sa Marawi, di ba? Hanggang sa Agutaya, sa Palawan. Kasama tayo, di ba?
Layo, sino pa yung isa pa mabibisita natin?
Isang recently lang naging sikat na siya. No?
Oo.
Pero nanalo siya ng isang napakagandang
award.
Kinikilala sa buong mundo kahit na minamaliit dito ng marami, no?
Oo.
Pero alam mo itong award na to, kung saan dito nang galing sina Henry Kissinger, sina Gandhi. Nanalo ba si Gandhi? No, basta maraming nanalo ng award na to na there were the movers and shakers of the world. No? And tingnan natin, no? So isa yan. Kulang naman to. Diba?
Ayan. Tapos, meron pa tayong isang, kung tayo ay magkumpare, meron tayong kumare. Yan. Ako, yan ang mga tip namin sa inyo, mga teasers namin. Kung kami ni Sir Ricky ay kumpare, meron din kaming kumare. Yan, ha? Okay. Also, teka, kikis mo na kita kasi 1 year na tayo ayun, ay, di, kabila. Ayan. So, 1 year na tayo, katambalang dambuhala, Sir Ricky. Anong pabaon natin? Ano mga gusto mong pabaon sa kanila bago tayo bumitaw?
Ayan ako, ito yung
Pwede ba yung German proverb ulit? Pwede ba pakiulit?
German proverb na ito. First is, the one who conceals, no, is as bad as the one who steals.
Yan. Pakinggan nyo ho ng mabuti, ha? Ulitin mo nga si Ricky para malaman nila kung sino yung tinutukoy natin.
The one who conceals, yun ang tatago. Ay, ikaw pala magtatranslate. Is as bad as the one who steals. Yeah.
Yun. So, yun na ho yun. Kung tinatago mo yung nakaw, kasing lalaka nung nagnakaw. Okay, pero ang gusto kong bigay na pabaon sa inyo ay itong programa naming Radyo CSR na itaguyod po kasi nga sa kasabihan natin na pag gusto may paraan, pag ayaw maraming dahilan. Ito pong programang ito ay naging bunga ng aming kumbaga tinatawag nilang passion project namin ni Sir Ricky dahil nga po nung nakaraang taon na tayo humarap sa pandemya, ang laki po ng nagawa ng private sector. At minabuti po namin na itaguyod itong programa upang bigyang karampatang acknowledgement itong ginawa ng private sector at yun nga pong aming advocacy na doing good while doing well. At napakaganda po, siguro talagang itinadhana ng Panginoon na ang aming pong bisita ngayon, si District Governor Edwin Gito ay ang aming bisita sapagkat kinakatawan po niya, sinasaloob po niya ang aming diwa ng doing good while doing well. So, maraming salamat sa aming mga listeners sa nakaraang taon, sa mga sumabaybay. Nakatataba ng puso na naitawid namin ng programa. Samahan niyo po kaming muli sa darating na taong ito. Dahil itutuloy po natin ang Radyo CSR para nang sa ganon, tayong lahat po ay doing good while doing well. So, ito po yung lingkod, Sir Max Todo Max.
Ricky De Maestro.
Signing off. Radyo CSR. Doing good while doing well.
Ikaw ba ay lumusong sa baha? Agad na hugasan ng sabon at malinis na tubig ang iyong mga paa upang